Tradition, Arizona's Everyday Chef. I'm your host, The Nerdy Cook. So today, it's kind of two parts. One part is we're going to be doing our very own creating a vanilla extract. The aroma's already going because I've got the vanilla out. And the other is just a fun side dish. Here in Arizona, it is already hit triple digits. Nobody wants to cook on the stove, nobody wants to bake in the oven, because it is so bloody hot. So, what are we going to do? We need to find some great alternatives. Some things that you may need to prep on a stove, so you do it either early in the morning or really late at night, so that way you're not heating up your house right in the middle of the day when it's like a gazillion degrees outside. So, we're going to get started. I just want to say thank you to everybody, all you new followers, thank you, that are coming over from Instagram. All the Instagram followers, I do want to say thank you that I've accumulated or you've started following over the last couple weeks. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Keeps me motivated to doing more and more, and believe me, I am. I'm trying to come up with a lot more. Today is England Hat Day. We just passed Mother's Day. My mom passed away about 9.5 years ago. October makes 10 years. It's really hard to believe. And that's where a lot of my inspiration for cooking came from, is my mom. My mom loved to cook. She taught me how to cook. And I know I've said it before, but if she were alive today and I was doing this, she would be here and she would probably steal the show. She is such a ham in front of a camera. Either pictures or just video. I think we would be having a lot of fun together. Instead of me hosting the show, I think she would just take over. But I miss her for that, and I really appreciate everything she's done and taught me. For all of you, I hope all of you wish your mothers a happy Mother's Day, that if you were able to. Those that have lost your mother, I'm in the same boat, so I understand. Whether it's the last 6 months or 20 years, it's never easy. So with that, let's have some fun. Hope everybody's staying safe. I know they're starting to lift some bans on quarantine, but remember social distancing. Don't go out unless you really have to, and please be nice to people out there. As much as I really get optimistic and want to see the best in humanity, so far right now I haven't seen the best. People just demanding and rude and just coming up on you, and my bubble I know has gotten a lot bigger over the years, and it's grown even more now. So if you by chance follow me Instagram or here, you see me at work, please don't touch. I have a really big thing about being touched, and make sure you keep your distance. Make sure to give me your thoughts, comments, and appreciate it. So let's get going on this. Some great things that we're going to be doing today, just really simple and easy with this vanilla extract, and then with what we're going to show. What I'm going to show you is just something very simple. It's very good. It's something nice to have around. You could even just do it as a snack, but let's get going on one and then we'll follow up with the other. Okay, so for this segment with the vanilla extract, I do need to do a shout out. Over where I work, there's a little cooking school, and there's a chef there, Emily. I want to say, Emily, this is for you. I'm shouting it out. Now, she uses Mexican vanilla beans, okay, and I looked those up. To order those in and get those, it's $70 for 10. So I already spent $40 for 7. So getting the vanilla beans is expensive, but it's going to save you in the long run. The other thing I did is I went over to what's it called? Total Wine, over on the west side, and she showed me what she uses, Chef Emily, so I got the same thing. This is Reign Vodka. It's a really nice, pretty bottle, okay? It's a lot nicer than the bottle she had. What she likes about this is that it has been distilled 7 times, and come on, look at that bottle. That's just really neat. So we are going to start with these vanilla beans, and we're going to leave the tips, but we're going to splice them all the way down the side. So I'm going to end up pausing real quick and kind of zoom in so then you can see what I'm doing. All right. All right. So here we are. Oh, whoops. They're a little fragile. So I'm going to look at these, and then I'm going to try to cut these down. Now, what Chef Emily said to do is you let it sit for a minimum 6 weeks. So we're just going to slice this kind of right down the middle. We're going to open up this vodka. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just going to cut them. She said leave the tips together and everything else, and then all you do is you just drop it in. So I'm going to do this for all of these. You make your own vanilla extract, because you know, to buy vanilla extract, like a big bottle, is expensive. It's like $20. So yes, we're getting quite a bit here. Which is nice, so it'll last you. And then you can just move it to smaller containers. She had hers in a smaller container, but the aroma when she opened up the bottle was just, it was so delicious. So I wanted to share that and share a little tip she gave me. So Emily, thank you if you're watching. I do appreciate it. So all I'm doing is just putting them in the bottle. I'm just going to let it sit someplace. So the one that probably snapped in half probably is dried out a little bit. We'll see if we can slice it. I'm trying to get cut these like what she said. But the pure vanilla, you can just smell it right. It just started right in. Kind of like if you've ever made a limoncello, your own limoncello vodka. It's kind of similar to that. You know, you put it. These are really. These are. So we're just going to take these and let them sit in there, because they're a little stiff and kind of dried out, I believe. Okay. So we will definitely do a follow-up in about, I'm going to probably go that full 8 weeks. So I'm just going to show you that they're all in there. And they're going to sit there for 8 weeks. I'm just going to have this pretty bottle around. You know, I'd use Aviation Gin, but I don't want to, you know, I want really good vanilla extract, not just mediocre. And that's about it. So some of these I just got at Fry's. They were Madagascar vanilla beans. And then I got one bourbon vanilla bean. So we'll see how it turns out. I got 7. We'll see in 8 weeks. But stay tuned, because we're going to come back and do the rest of our little bit. Alright, so what's next? What is this? Well, this is pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. And they're really, really good. I'm not a big tomato fan, except for that one salsa, but I love doing this because it's actually really nice and refreshing. So I just take the top and the bottom off the Roma tomato, and then I just slice them, just kind of, you know, just thin. Okay. And I'm just going to, oops, kind of arrange these. And I take this, which is spongy, a little damp. And what is it? This is fresh mozzarella, and it's really, really good. It beats the other type of mozzarellas you can get. So I grab some fresh mozzarella, and then just try to cut as thin as you can. And we may just need to cut these in half. Yeah. Because that's what we'll do. Just cut. One more slice here. Okay, so with those being done, we turn around and have them just like that. Okay? Now, plain? No. You can salt and pepper them if you want. Now, I am a big fan of balsamic dressings. Like, really big fan. Now, my personal favorite is the Newman's Own balsamic vinegar. I don't know why, but I like it better than any of the others. Now all I'm going to do is just drop a little bit on. To add for taste. And that's it. Just a nice little side dish you can put with something. You can do it with steak, chicken, pork, I mean lamb. I mean it's really great at no matter what you do. And they're really, really good. You just cut them and you just take bites out of them. Just something cool, something fresh. You didn't have to heat up your kitchen. You didn't have to cook anything. Just slice some tomatoes, slice some fresh mozzarella, put some balsamic dressing on there. You can just use balsamic vinegar. You can salt and pepper them. But it's a great, cool little dish that you can have. Snacking, watching movies since we're in quarantine, or, as I said, you can put with a meal. So, we've got one more little one that we're going to do. This one is one of my favorites to do. So, we'll be back. What is this? This is our next little side dish. This is really good. I'll show you what it looks like on the plate with the tomatoes. Usually I let this sit for about 24 hours because then I let the dressing really get with the cucumber. So this is about 2/3 of an onion. I'm just gonna, that I sliced up. Just gonna throw it in a bowl. Okay. And then I've got some cucumbers. So I've already peeled them. And then I slice them in half, and then just slice them. So I don't think you want to watch me slice all of these, but there's one. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be thin, super thin. You don't have to be, all Mr. Chef and perfect and wonderful. And every time I try to do that, I sometimes mess up. So I'm going to finish up the rest of these. We're back. It was like just a quick eye blink for you and a couple minutes for me. So, got all the cucumbers sliced. Now, yep, you guessed it, my favorite dressing. Balsamic vinegar. And I put in a bunch. We'll see how this goes. And then I'm just going to mix it up. Yeah, I'm going to have to use almost this whole bottle. The rest of this bottle. And thankfully I have another one. Because you do want it mostly coated. So you are going to probably use up, if you do this much, you're going to use up definitely a whole bottle. So
So I mix them up, make sure I want them all soaking. And the best is to let it soak for 24 hours. The flavor of the dressing will get in with the cucumbers and it lets it all just marinate together. Yes, no garlic on this. I did not add any minced garlic or anything like that, but you can see. And then we just take a little bit. I just want a little bit more cucumber to show, because this is going to be up on the pictures before it gets to you, but you'll get to see it made. Good, because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry. So there we go. Nice, cool, little refreshing snacks, little side dishes that you can make. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money doing it. It's not much. Probably all of this is maybe, including the dressing, maybe less than $15. So 3, 6, yeah, we're probably looking at even under 10. And it feeds however many you need. So we have some green, have some purple, red, white, balsamic vinegar. So I'm gonna go snack and eat. This is also great for vegetarians. So for those of you that don't eat any meat or dairy, complete vegan, just substitute the cheese for, you know, your dairy-free cheese. Okay. So in case you're lactose intolerant or vegan, but they're just great dishes. It's fun to just snack on some healthy foods. You need to stay healthy. Helps the immune system, helps battle infections. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell, get notifications when I do upload a new video. I do want to thank you all for following and your continued patronage, and make sure you let me know what you want to see next. Until next time.